Welcome from James and Radhika at Yoga Plus Therapies in this series of yoga breathing and pranayama practices. In this practice we're going to be looking at the simple breathing practice called Spinal Breath Awareness. It's more of a visualization type of practice, but it can be very good and soothing to the mind, the energy, and enhance spinal health. You may be aware that in the yoga tradition there is a talk about energy channels in the body, and there's 3 important channels connected to the spine and the nostrils. So in this practice we're really concerned with what we call the central channel, the central nadi, that runs up the spinal column, just like the spinal nerve. So its awareness begins from the very base of the spine towards the tailbone and follows up the spine through the neck, up through the middle of the head, which is called through the midbrain area, and to ascend all the way to the crown point. So this is the awareness we're going to have as we do this practice. So it's very important to have a nice upright posture, lengthened and upright. You can do it laying, but the same principle applies. You just want to feel lengthened and not distorted in your spine. You can do this seated in a chair as well if it's uncomfortable for your knees to be cross-seated. So begin with awareness. Close your eyes if comfortable and bring your awareness to the very base of the spine. And just let your awareness travel up along the spine to the lower back, the middle back, upper back, neck, right in the head, and the very crown of the head. And then let your awareness travel back down from the crown, the middle of the head, the neck, the upper, middle, lower back, sacral area, and down to the base. So this is the awareness area. And what we're going to do is we're going to visualize the breath is traveling through that spinal awareness area. So we call it a visualization. Normally when we breathe in, the breathing is coming in and down. But in this case, when we breathe in, we're going to imagine as though the breath and energy is traveling from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. And when we breathe out, that energy is going to travel back down to the tail. Now, when you first start this practice, your breathing awareness may not be so much that you can get all the way to the crown. So it doesn't really matter how high up along the spine you go. But just let your awareness travel upward along the spine as you inhale, and then back right down to the base as you exhale. So let's take the awareness back to the base of the spine. And now slowly breathe in and feel that energy breath channel rising upward through the spine towards the crown of the head. And then as you breathe out, let it descend all the way back down. So let your awareness descend right down to the base of the spine. And then as you inhale, just imagine the breath energy traveling up the spine towards the crown. Then as you exhale, feel that energy, awareness travel back down to the very base. So the visualization brings your breath awareness up. And the visualization brings your breath awareness right back down to the base. Slow and steady through the nose with this breathing. Feel energy rising up. Energy descending down to the exhale, grounding and letting go. Spinal breath awareness is very balancing, very centering, very soothing. Spinal breath awareness may also be combined with the Ujjayi breath, so you can create the soft sound in the back throat as you do this practice. This creates a slightly more energizing, warming effect to it. So just take a couple more breaths. And then let go of the visualization and awareness. Return to normal breathing. And just note how you feel in body, mind, and energy. Thanking you.